you know, for the Thunder, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Clingan is out there with Avdia. Then there's Tamani Kamara. Then it's Sharp, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And for Oklahoma City, at the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Dort and Holmgren are the forwards. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. So, Tim, for teams off to a really slow start, there's pressure to get it together before it's too late, and there's not enough time to make it up.
Well, it's early, so teams still have time. That's as good as it gets. Woo! And SGA showing you some impressive hops.
Pass to Sharp. Fires from 14. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Clock at 6. Back to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. The 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
Yeah, their activity and intensity at the offensive end really set the tone for the game.
And slam dunk by SGA.
Oh, man, and the defense now sees SGA taking flight. It's just too much.
Pass to Clingan. Here's Sharp. A 3-pointer is right on target. Sharp's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
SGA against Holiday. Down low. Here's Clingan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim, walk me down the Donovan Clingan pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
And he makes the first.
And really the only question going forward for Clingan, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
And Clingan drops them both. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. SGA against Holiday. Dort wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
Avdia finds Kamara. Back to Sharp. Crafty move. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to SGA. And the Thunder another 3. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. On along the wing, Holiday. SGA defending. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Avdia. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Deflects the pass. Here's Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Wiggins. Avdia with the rebound. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against New Orleans. Pass to Holiday. Here's Kamare. Now, here's Sharp. And here's Avdia. Portland again, missing. Now Wallace. Hasn't made one yet. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Jeremy Grant.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Wiggins. And we were talking about, Tim, the front office, the Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's SGA. 23 points for him the last game against New Orleans. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here is Holmgren. 26 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low. And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And let's review some numbers for Holmgren. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in block spurt.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado. And more often than not, he prevails. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. It's a 3-point game. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
Shea is just relentless, continuing to attack the defense over and over.
Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Sharp. Back to Klingon. The Thunder pull it in. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander. A steal. Klingon with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Going in the screen for Avdia. Portland, no good that time either.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Pass to Kamare. Outside Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And capable of making these in his sleep. Holiday has tremendous confidence and touch on that mid-range.
Wallace kicks to SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Holiday. And the foul called on Toumani Camara. That is his first foul of the game.
13 fouls.
Here's Holmgren. Still without a basket. Wallace outside. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Holiday.
Second personal foul. 14 fouls.
Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next.
Free throw good, Wallace. Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. Wallace hits 2 free throws. And Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Mitchell, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Second, the Thunder.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Grant against Wiggins. Grant the pass to Sharp. Grant with a screen on SGA. Driving in, and the rejection by Holmgren.
That is just great rim protection by Holmgren.
Here's Caruso. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And Sharp has it in the corner. Good on the triple. Sharp's got a couple of threes now in the first for Portland.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Sharp against SGA. To the paint, stolen by Grant. And now Portland on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Teams will foul clinging. Free throw shooting right now, something he's got to work at.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish, they trust one another, and when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And, Tim, you look at some of the advanced metrics. Alex Caruso is one of the best defenders in the modern era.
Yeah, Kevin, that impact is rare for a guy who is 6'5", but he grew up on the court in College Station, Texas. Basketball is in his veins.
Pass to Grant. Shot clock at 6 to the inside. And it's Klingon with the jam.
You can't teach size, right? Klingon is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Sharp. And the dunk by SGA.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and as a 6'7" guy who plays power forward quite a bit, Jeremy Grant sometimes feels undersized, but he makes up for it with his toughness and athleticism.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Grant.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for SGA. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Mitchell kicks to Williams. Goes up at the stripe. Rebound by Murray.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Love the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Jeremy Grant, look at those ups.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. 6-point lead. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Grant. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, he is an excellent athlete. Grant is always a threat in transition.
The Thunder leading by 4. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Mitchell against Love. Going inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for your Thunder, Mitchell. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Cook's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, and early on, doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Pass to Grant. Takes it inside. Wiggins with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. That was last touch by Wiggins.
Number 2.
Grant in the post. He's against Wiggins. Fader on the way. No good from Grant. Now Joe. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Thunder lead by 6. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
On the floor for Portland, Grant is out there with Murray. And it's Rupert in at the 2 guard. Five to shoot. And here's Love from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Love's got his second bucket tonight. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Grant sets a screen for Love. Murray outside. Pass to Grant. Over Wiggins. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Grant.
And Grant will take these mid-range jumpers occasionally. It's a nice option for him now.
Williams dishes to Wiggins. And let's take a quick look at the point guards this year, racking up the most steals per game. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
For Oklahoma City, Aaron Wiggins. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sissoko checked in. And he sinks the second. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Rupert, defended by Caruso. He takes it in, and the basket by Rupert.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit, pass to Williams. Elbow shot is on the way, and it's Mitchell missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And the basket by Rupert. Rupert's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Portland foul. Rupert. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell. They set the pick. Now Williams, 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Caruso's got 7.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Caruso. Here's Wiggins. Now here's Williams. Wiggins in the post. Defended by Avdia. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist from Williams. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Holiday. From the arc. Thunder with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Wiggins, a screen on Grant. A wide open look here for Caruso. Off target with his 3.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Jim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out, but now his offense has taken a leap forward.
Pass to Caruso. Mitchell against Holiday. Steps back and fires. He squares up and sinks it. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Avdia kicks to Holiday. Again, Holiday missing.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Williams, that's good. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
That one goes in. Now, here's Mitchell. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Wallace is checked in for Isaiah Joe. And SGA's subbed in for Mitchell. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Klingen's checked in. Caruso finds SGA. Wallace outside. That one misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Grant outside. Holiday sets the pick for Grant. Outside, Avdia. 4 on the clock. They set the pick. 3-pointer. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Jeremy Grant showing you that quick release right there.
Here's SGA. 17 points in the game. Pass to Holiday. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Klingen. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's just a great job of finishing by Klingen.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Outside, SGA. Pass to Holmgren. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
And honestly, this is kind of what we expected. They ran up against a team with a very talented roster, and they just got overwhelmed.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish?
Holiday, the pass to Sharp. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Sharp against Hartenstein. Oh, and the jam by Holmgren.
And we knew Holmgren could get up there, but wow, he put some spice on that one.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Trailblazers trail by 4. And here's Holiday. Pass to Kamare. Swinging the screen for Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
Holmgren with it. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdia. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's SGA. 19 points in the game. Pass to Holmgren. Over Holiday. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by SGA. SGA's got 3 assists now in this one. Trailblazers trail by 4. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 3rd.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
Well, they certainly embody what's expected from a modern point guard. Scoring is a fundamental part of the job now.
Pass to Kamare for the 3. They get the rebound. Avdia goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Hartenstein. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein.
One shot.
Tim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Shot clock at 5 with the step back. Charity stripe shot, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Klingon. Holiday against SGA. Good. Holiday's got 6 here in this quarter.
The shooters shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
Down low, here's SGA. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Holiday, the pass to Sharp. And taken away by Wallace. And here we go, fast break. Wallace has got it. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Well, if you have an opening, hit that gas pedal, and you will get an easy 2.
Pass to Sharp. Portland moving the ball around. And Holiday has it in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Holiday's got 11 points.
Sneaking out into the corner. We don't normally see Drew there. Might have caught him by surprise.
Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Pass to SGA. Way outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Back to Holiday. 1:11 left to play in the first half. And here's the break. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
If Gilgeous-Alexander gets into this kind of rhythm from deep, he is even more dangerous.
Pass to Holiday. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Sharp missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And it's Williams with the jam.
Obviously, SGA's scoring attracts the most attention, but you can't ignore his passing ability.
Pass to Klingon. And here's Holiday. Avdia, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Avdia, defended by Holmgren. There's the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Outside, Avdia. On the wing, Holiday. Will it go? Nice defense from Wallace. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Thunder up 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You take a look at Portland, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Thunder.
Some teams just play slow and methodical. These guys have taken the F1 approach. Faster, faster.
Didn't know you were into race cars, big fella. You taking me to Monaco?
I got room on the plane, Ernie.
Oh, let's just drive. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers, trailing by 10. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. At the guard spot, deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice to see Hartenstein assert himself offensively.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Holiday. Puts up a 3. No good that time.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
It's deflected. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now, Kamara. Pass to Holiday. Abdi on the wing. Defended by Dort. Clock is at 3. Klingen's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from the corner. Shot is good off the back rim and in. SGA's got 31.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Here's Sharp. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
SGA against Holiday. Shea going through the defense.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Over to the left wing. To the middle. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut back down to 10 with the basket from Sharp.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Wallace looking for an opening. Dort misses.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Sharp against Wallace. Holmgren right side. Back to Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Wallace misses. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Avdia. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. And here's the fast break. And then Sharp with the dunk.
A few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
Holmgren outside. Back to SGA. On the money from 12 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 35.
And that's Shea's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game is automatic.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shea Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back over to you guys.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Kamare. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Avdia, no good on the three.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men. Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. 5 on the clock. Holmgren outside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got his 6th assist on the night. Outside Holiday. Right wing. Kamara with it. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He gets that one. SGA's got 39. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
I really like their... Oh, man!
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Back to Holiday. Here's Sharp. Up again. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. SGA against Holiday. In the corner, Wallace with it. Drills it from outside. Wallace has got 7 points.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Kamare to end the drought. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks, and then D up.
Here's Avdia. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Hartenstein with the screen for SGA. Yep, that one goes. SGA's got 43 points.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Holmgren against Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by Oklahoma City.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Holmgren against Avdia. Holmgren the pass to Dort. On the wing, Wallace. Off target from 3-point range. Trailblazers trail by 18. Avdia finds Holiday. Back to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
SGA against Holiday. SGA passes to Dort. Outside, SGA. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort misses. Trailblazers shooting around 44% in this third quarter. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wasted no time on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 45 points. Pass to Kamare. Here's Sharp. Wallace covering. To the inside. Here's Holiday. Some solid defense there from SGA. Dort with the ball. Kamara on him. Dort kicks to Holmgren. SGA double team. The wide open look here for Hartenstein. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Sharp with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen by Kamara. And it's Sharp missing. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 20-6 run. It's deflected and stolen by Sharp. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. And here we go. Count that one. And it's 13 points for Drew Holiday.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Now here is Holiday. 13 points in the game. Pass to Sharp. Launches it. They get it again. Now Kamara. Now Klingon. He's defended by Hartenstein. 4 on the shot clock. Second chance shot, and the jumper falls for him. 26 points for Shaedon Sharp.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Wallace. And the slam by Wallace.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Holiday kicks to Avdia. Driving to the basket. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Down low. Got a piece of it. Klingon with the steal. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Thunder lead by 16. And we'll be back with you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant is out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Murray, and it's Yang in at the center, locking down the middle.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Rupert. On the wing, Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Grant outside. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that one's good, Caruso.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Bounce pass, Avdia. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And playing through that contact. SGA so tough in the paint.
Grant outside. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Outside, Avdia. A three-pointer off the mark. Caruso with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Inside. Stolen by Avdia. Knocks it loose. Caruso with the steal. Pass to Wiggins. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Klingen's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
That free throw good from SGA.
Well, it's easy to see why SGA has risen to the level of superstar in this league. He is relentless.
That one misses.
And after not getting to the line in the first half, he has changed his mentality. He's being much more aggressive.
Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Grant sets a screen for Avdia. A baseline J. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hartenstein passes to Mitchell. Wiggins sets a screen for SGA. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Murray outside. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Grant kicks to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, that's blocked. Wiggins against Avdia. Pass to Hartenstein. Shoots over Klingon.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
Caruso against Avdia. Now Grant. Over Wiggins. And there's Grant on the assist by Avdia.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Outside, SGA. There's the drive. Oh, and SGA throws it down.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Murray outside. Pass to Grant. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
And the Thunder with some changes. Holmgren, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Mitchell.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Wiggins. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
SGA double team. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Sharp. Bounce pass, Avdia. Now, here's Sharp. Shot to stop the run. Connects from three-point range. Sharp's got 17 points here in the second half. Here's Hartenstein. Holmgren outside. Hit his leg. And it's whistled a kick. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. Chang with a screen on Sharp. Back to Chang from past the arc, and Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Klingon. Pass to Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. And boy, it takes skill to win these and one opportunities.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Thunder.
Shooting one.
Shooting one.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Outside, SGA. Wiggins sets a screen for Mitchell. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good, Caruso.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. And the Thunder, another three.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Sharp. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. An even 3-on-3 break. Now Wiggins, the kick out to Williams. And here is Caruso. Williams has a screen for Caruso. Drains the three-pointer. Caruso's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Now Klingon. Holiday with the three. The Thunder pull it in. Caruso's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
Williams, a screen on Holiday. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Carlson's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Portland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. SGA up top, guarded by Holiday. Mitchell against Sharp. To the middle, here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
If you get that much daylight, only one thing is on your mind: a strong finish.
Sharp against Mitchell. Just 3 to shoot. Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. SGA against Holiday. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Wiggins has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Thunder. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Kamara with it. Here's Avdia. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Avdia's got 5 points now in the quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Pass to Wiggins. 1:46 left in the game. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got 25 points in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Sharp against Mitchell. Now, here's Sharp. He's tightly guarded. From down in the low post, it goes.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Mitchell, a screen on Holiday. Mitchell against Sharp. Mitchell kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell in the corner, takes a three. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Kamara finds Sharp. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Can't hit from in close. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Shai, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.